together earlier, and I said, would you like to help me? Because usually I tell audiences, well, if there's anybody out there who recognizes, you know, but there's never anybody, but now there was. So thank you. This all began for me when I was a little girl growing up in England. And it's a very long time ago now. You know, I'm about to be 80 years old. I mean, good heavens, 80 years walking on the planet? That's a long time. And on this journey, many, many people have helped me. We can't do very much by ourselves. And for me, the people who've helped me are legion. They are legion. And they are today all over the world. The Jane Goodall Institute, we now have 28, almost 29 Jane Goodall Institutes in different countries around the world. And our Roots and Shoots program, which is a program of the Jane Goodall Institute, is in 135 countries. And I travel 300 days a year, and that is exhausting. And I couldn't do it without the support of fantastic people working as staff or volunteers of JGI or Roots and Shoots. And the two people I want to acknowledge tonight who helped me to be here and supported me and told me, Jane, you have to do this at this time and that at some other time, and until I'm feeling quite dizzy with how much I have to do, but I couldn't have done it without them. And that is Susanna Name and Jacob Peterson, who are part of what we call OOF, which is the Office of the Founder. And they help to actually organize the travel, not just in the United States, but in these other countries around the world. And everywhere I go, there are people who have been helping behind the scenes or openly, and friends who I always am happy to meet again. And one of those is Tom Johnson. I was talking to him just earlier. He's with Scouts of America. And we hope to have a partnership with Roots and Shoots. It's very exciting. It's people like that whom I meet when I'm traveling that make me think, yes, we are growing a family around the world. But there's one person I really want to acknowledge. One person without whom I probably wouldn't be standing here today. I very much doubt it. And that's my extraordinary mother. So when I was this little girl growing up in England all those years ago, I always loved animals. People say, where did your love of animals start? Nobody knows. I seem to have been born with it. Some children are, you know, born with a seed of what will become their life's mission. And when I was 1.5 years old, my mother came to my room and found I'd taken a whole lot of earthworms to bed with me. And so many mothers would say, ugh, throw those dirty things out. But she said, Jane, if you leave them here, they'll die because they need the earth. And so we gathered them up and took them back into the garden. And even today, if I see an earthworm on the pavement, or the, whatever you call it, sidewalk walk here, I think, I have to pick it up and try to rescue it. And